Baby dumping is prohibited. 4 words in a desperate picture from deep within Africa. It's the best way Partners in Action can illustrate what they have seen and know all too well.
When you see it, that's when your eyes are open.
You have these children that are digging for food alongside of pigs and cows.
You literally had to step over people who had died.
Today, board members are brainstorming ways to keep the doors of their nonprofit open and the lights on at 60 orphanages in 30 countries around the world Partners in Action supports.
They're counting on us.
Kurt Clough founded the nonprofit in 1985 after a successful career in real estate. But fancy cars and houses weren't satisfying. Right before the stock market crashed in the mid-'80s, he felt that God was telling him to get out of the business game. The timing was perfect. Because of this,
I sold everything I had and ended up with cash when all of my friends basically went broke.
Clough started digging into his bank account to help local needy people in Phoenix.
We helped people that didn't have anywhere to live and they didn't have food or clothing.
Soon, Partners outreach spread across the country, then around the world, supporting more than 100,000 orphans.
We go from feeding and taking care of them to educating.
Unlike relief organizations that just deliver food and leave, Partners in Action focuses on the development of a child and a community.
You have to have a caregiver, and you have to have a nurse, and you have to have a teacher.
And it creates a ripple effect.
We're helping a child, but what we're really doing is we're helping that family, and then that family helps the community.
Partners, along with 3 other entrepreneurs, actually purchased a city called Bulimbu in Swaziland, Africa.
We have about 400 children there that we are caring for.
We send these funds over to these projects, and we give them ownership.
We believe in the concept of giving people the tools that they need to become self-sustaining after a period of time.
To see what they do with it is amazing. They are improving the property and buying computers and refurbishing their playground for the kids.
Volunteers are on the ground at least twice a year in every location Partners serves.
We also want to make sure that once the money gets there, it's being used properly.
When I send $1, that whole dollar is going to where I want it to.
But after more than 20 years, the needs have grown to a point that the well Partners has drawn from to make a difference around the world is running dry.
You see how much more work you could do, how many more children you could help, but you realize there's just not enough zeros on the end of your bank account.
In the hardest of times, he is turning to others to donate and keep the Partners in Action mission alive.
It's really hard to keep the need in front of people. Most people try to turn that off because they don't want to feel it.
Clough wants to challenge everyone to turn it on and engage.
Let yourself go there. You can do that without physically being there.
The first step is to take action. And every one of us has something, whether it's our time, whether it's a skill that we have, a talent, whether it's simply just becoming more aware of what's happening in the world and being an advocate to others who do have resources that they can donate.
One of these days we're going to be gone, and it won't be how much money did you have and what kind of car did you drive. It'll be who did you help.
As much despair and need as there is in the continent, there's so much hope. When we provide what we have, even if it's a little, it absolutely changes them. And it changes us at the same time.